Welcome to the Social Station Network. Today we're talking about cannabis insurance. That's right, with the legalization of marijuana throughout the country, there's probably a lot of entrepreneurs out there that want to get involved in the cannabis business. But how do you get insured and what do you need covered when it comes to running the business? That's why we brought in Eli Clark of U.S. Cannabis Insurance. And Eli, let's just start with what separates U.S. Cannabis Insurance from its competitors?
Well, Joe, U.S. Cannabis Insurance grew out of a smaller company that we started, Oregon Cannabis Insurance, as Oregon came online with a recreational market after they developed their medical market. And through that, we've really developed an affinity, I think, to the client base and to the customer base of these, we call them cannapreneurs. And we really got behind the industry. We got involved at a local and then at a state level. I was fortunate enough to be selected to be on a board with our OLCC as they developed the rules and advisory committee to move towards these recreational rules we have in the state.
So if there's what was the term there?
Cannapreneurs.
Cannapreneurs out there that want to start it, they have to understand maybe they have something that's similar in farming, but their insurance coverage doesn't actually cover that. And maybe there's someone who didn't even think about it. There's definite pitfalls in there if they don't talk to someone about being covered.
Plenty of pitfalls, A lot of people think, well, I already have a business policy, I'll just do this. Or I already have a farming policy, I'll just start adding this piece to it, not realizing that there are gaps written exclusively for this type of production. It is a Schedule I controlled substance on a federal level, so there's that. Also, people tend to do a lot of bartering and trading in the industry. So for instance, if you were going to pay your employee out in trade, the business owner needs to know that that person still meets the Oregon definition or whatever state you're working in as an employee. So if they get hurt on the job, guess what? They can take that business that you worked so hard to build.
And a lot of this too, with the coverage, not only do you get the expertise, but you get someone who you feel comfortable talking to. You know, it's hard to maybe go into your regular insurance agent or whatever it may be and talk about this, but these are people you have here that understand it, understand the customer, and can really walk them through and do it in a comfortable way.
Yeah, that's exactly right. That's actually how we got into the industry. We have a lot of agents that sell national brand, single brand agents, and they sent us some customers that were great customers for them, but they just didn't have any insurance solutions. We went out of our way to find a multitude of different carriers that will approach the cannabis market, anything from farming it to processing it to making chocolate bars. Whichever part of the process you're in, we have a carrier that's a perfect fit for you. And we found carriers that don't penalize the industry. A lot of people in the cannabis industry, they feel like they're getting excessively taxed by people just because everyone thinks they're making good money.
All right, so you can call the number on your screen or click on the link that we've provided and get in touch with a U.S. Cannabis Insurance agent today. Thank you, Eli, so much for joining us.